basically right now I'm just, I guess you could say just bored right now. My mom's, she's doing some stuff, writing some stuff down. Kevin and Stan had to go get their belongings out of the wrecked truck, the truck that they had the accident in, and take pictures of it to Sue. So, and I'm all alone, with no one here beside me. My problems have all gone, but you gotta have faith. Anyways, yeah, I just finished eating. Oh, I feel like my stomach. I hardly ate anything. I had a couple of fried potatoes, half of a biscuit, homemade biscuit with homemade gravy. When I say gravy, I mean like a white gravy, homemade white gravy from the south. Yeah, so I just been eating that, and my stomach is always like, bleh. When I'm upset and I'm stressed out, like I can't really eat like that. Like I eat like a bird as it is, but my mom's been getting on me when I don't want to eat. Like when we first got here, I didn't eat at all. She got on my case. I eat like once a day, or like sometimes I don't eat for a couple of days, and I can't hide that from her here. Like, I feel like she's kind of like on my case, forcing me to eat and shit. I hate when she does that. I love my mom to death, but I hate when she tries to force me to eat. She worries if I don't eat. She's constantly been worried about me living in my car, too. That's the problem, you know. I don't like my mom being stressed out. That's why I gotta get out of my situation when I get back. So, almost a year in my car. Like, yeah, I can't keep living this way. You know, I can't keep waiting on other people. I just been too stressed. You know, it's taking its toll on me. My back, I feel like my back is just a mess now. You know, I didn't realize how messed up my back was until I actually laid on a bed last night before when I died. Like laying on a bed fully. Like, yeah, my back. I've had trouble sleeping. Like, when my pain wears off my back, my lower back doesn't so bad. Oh. I was gonna be able to have a nice place to live, and, you know, have some peace, be happy and have peace, but I feel like I can never get that. I feel like I always end up being stressed out and full of drama and shit. Like, you know, everything is taking its toll on me. It really is. Like, I know there's surgeries. Eventually, there's surgery I have to get again, and I'm just like trying to hold off on them as possible. You know, try to get out of my situation for a while, and you know, get back on my feet first, so I can get into all that big mess. I just feel really broken in my life. You know, I feel broken. I feel like my heart feels shattered, and I just feel like I feel broken as a person. You know, I feel like I can never be happy. And when I finally start to let myself be happy, something goes wrong. You know, like I can never get a break. So I just put on a happy face and a fake smile and shit. So acting happy, I mean, honestly, it's all fake. It's, you know, it's all fake. It's all pretend. So, sometimes you have to be like that. You know, I'm trying to be cheery for my mom right now. But she don't need the stress. My allergies. Right? I bent down. I just bent down for a second and my nose almost like started pouring like a faucet. My allergies have been acting up. Yes, Dan going to take pictures of his wreckage and get their personal belongings out of the truck. And my mom's cane. She's having a hard time wobbling around. And it's really upsetting because last night my mom was like, her blood pressure's been getting really low. She's scared and she's like, well, maybe that's how you ended up coming down. And she's like, since you're out here now, she's like, this may be the time I might end up dying. And I'm like, don't say that. Like, maybe God didn't take me in the wreck because he waited for you to come down to see me before I died. I'm like, what? I'm like, don't say that. I don't need that right now. So you're still here because God didn't want to take you yet. It's not your time yet. So she's like, maybe it's my time. He waited for you to get here. And I was like, don't say that. I don't even want to think about that. I don't know what I would do with myself. Right now, like, yeah, I cannot handle that right now. I would be a huge mess. I'm gonna be back on the road in a couple more days, so. The days are going by fast. Yeah, I'm just bored. I feel like I'm bored right now. I feel bored. There they go. Kevin and Stan are leaving now. Kevin's been glued to his cell phone since they got here. And they're going to dump the garbage out. That's bad. You have to haul your own trash. I mean, that's freaking crazy. Put your trash in your car and then go a couple miles away just to dump your garbage. I mean, what kind of shit is that? But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling like broken-hearted. Like, so broken-hearted and just, like, broken. Like, so much shit has been going wrong and bad lately. You know. And I got a question for you guys. This is a random question. How many of y'all can be friends with people that you wanted to marry? Like somebody you in a relationship with for like almost 8 years and felt like that was the only person that was like the love of your life, like your soulmate and that person that you wanted to marry. How many of y'all could go backwards and just like be friends with that person? Like me, I can't do that. I can't go backwards. I can't just be cool with them and be just friends, act like nothing ever happened. You know, no, because that's why I've never been friends with any of my exes. And like that just don't work. I mean, because yeah, I have jealousy. I get jealousy. You know, shit like that. And then if I'm feel brokenhearted, like constantly having them around is a constant reminder of what they did to you. Like your heart stays broken, and then wondering who they're with. You know what I mean? And like that, you can't heal from shit like that. You can't be around a person and you know, and just heal over that. That's why I've never been friends with any exes. No matter how big or like, even if it was just a fling or whatever, anybody I've ever been with, messed around with, you know, didn't even get into a commitment with, I've never been friends with them afterwards. Like, never, ever. Because there's always drama, there's always issues. shit comes out with your involving your relationship that you had or whatever went on between you, and like, and then hearing about other people that they're with and everything. Like, nah, I get jealous. I have a jealousy thing. I got a jealous streak. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not an excessive jealousy thing. It's a healthy jealous. You know, that comes with, you love somebody. That jealousy is always gonna be there. You're gonna get it, regardless if it's a lot or little. Jealousy, a little bit jealousy is normal. It's healthy, and yeah, because of my jealousy, like I can't stay friends. Like if a person, yeah, when I tell somebody that I'll offer them friendship. I mean, like starting out as like a distant friend, I'll probably talk to them like maybe once every couple of weeks, and then it's gonna die out. Like I'm gonna start ghosting them. Like I'm gonna start like avoiding. If they contact me, I'm gonna be avoiding them. I'm gonna try to slowly start moving on with somebody else to be happy, to heal my heart and everything. And eventually that distant friendship is going to fade into nothing. Like, they're not going to be friends with me no more. It's going to be non-existent. Eventually, they won't be part of my life anymore, like, ever again. When they try to contact me, that's when I try to ignore them. I've had people come back to me after a year of not talking. They literally came back after a year and wanted to talk and try to hook up with me, and I wasn't having it. They found me on Facebook, tried to message me. This was just recent, the past couple of months. Two of them. And I was just like, nah. I was like, what happened was over a year ago, or like a couple of years ago. Reason, and I keep it. I keep it there. Like I leave it in the past. I don't bring people back from the past. I just don't do it. It's not for me. Some people could do that. I can't. I leave the past to the past. People in my past, I leave them there because I put them there for a reason. And yeah, I don't bring back. I don't resurrect people from the dead. Once they're in my past, that's why I say they're dead. I don't bring people from the past. To me, they're dead. That's part of the past. It's long gone. And eventually they fade into nothingness, and then they just become like a distant memory to me. Like the love is gone. There's nothing left there. It's just a distant memory. That's something that was nice, a nice memory from the past. That's all it's gonna be. And then once in a while, something might remind me of them, and I'll think of them for fondly. Like I never think of any hateful things. Like any of my exes, honestly, they were a lot of fucked up. They're all fucked up. But honestly, if things came up, if something was a reminder, yeah, I don't think hard feelings. I've never had hard feelings towards any of my exes because it was so long ago. Like I remember, I'm not gonna say I don't remember it. I remember every one of my exes. I remember every fucked up thing they ever did to me. But I mean, I don't hold on to that. Like the memories that pop up, it'll actually be a nice memory, like a small faded memory. I'll smile for a second and be like, oh yeah, I remember we did this or we did that. And then it's gone. Like it's there for a split second and then they're gone from my mind again until something else reminds me of them. But it's like years will pass by again before I remember them again. It's like that's how people become. I don't stay friends with none of them. I have my reasons for that. Pisces are like that. We just don't, you know, like we'll love somebody to the ends of the fucking earth. But like once you break our heart, hurt us, and end the relationship, and you become an ex or something. Yeah, we might give you a second, maybe a third chance, but the chances run out. We don't do it anymore after an extent, because we're big-hearted. We'll keep giving chances, but then it gets to a point we get tired of it. We're gonna move on to somebody else, and you're gonna be forgotten. You're gonna be ghosted. We're gonna get rid of you, and that's it. We're gone. Like once you're gone, once we say you're gone, you're gone. You know, and that'll be the end of it. We don't do that. And yeah, I don't. Pisces don't keep. I mean, maybe a certain Pisces do, but I mean, I don't. I don't. None at all. I don't. I don't keep any of my exes around, and I do that for a reason. Especially because if I move on to somebody else in a new relationship, and then they ask me questions about who I'm talking to, whatever. And if I say an ex, that jealousy is gonna come up. You know, and that drama, that's unneeded drama. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna tell a new relationship, oh, I'm talking to my ex. You know, and they're like, why are you talking to them? Like, you know, an ex is an ex for a reason. Otherwise, they wouldn't be an ex. You know. So like, yeah, I don't keep them around. None of them, to me, none of them are worth keeping around. You know. Um, That's just the way it is. I mean, some people could do that. Some people want to be friends with all their exes. You know, they don't care. They're like, oh, it don't bother me. I can be friends with all my exes. Well, then I'll be like, well, obviously you weren't that much in love with them. If you ain't got no problem with it, or you just don't give a shit. Like for me, I'm the kind of person who wear my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, that just does not work out. It never does. It does not work out for me at all. So, yeah, I can't go backwards in relationships, you know. Especially like being with somebody for so long and then going back to the beginning and then saying, you know, like, let's be friends and, you know, and then see where it goes again. Like, let's see how, after time how things like work out. No, I don't do that again. I don't go backwards to like push a reset button. Life doesn't have a reset button. You can't go backwards, you know, and say, oh well, let's start things over from the beginning. Like no, there's too much history. There's too much history in a relationship where you can't push a reset button, go back to the beginning, and completely start over with everything. People could try, but it does not work because there's too much history in that relationship already. You know, it's far gone. It's too far gone. The relationship has been too far gone to make it come like backwards and like to start from the beginning again. You just cannot do that. Relationships do not work that way, you know. And no, like even if you have problems in a relationship, you can't say, oh well, let's try, you know, separating. Or like let's try to go back to just being friends again for a while and see how things work out. Like no, I can't do that either. That doesn't work for me. You know, like I said, too much time went by. There's, you know, too much things went on in the relationship to hit a reset button and to start from scratch, like start from the beginning and pretend like nothing the past years with the person like never existed. Like you cannot do that. You know, life does not work that way. And life don't stop for nobody. It's gonna keep going, moving forward. You have to keep moving forward, you know. And you gotta make changes, you know, especially like I don't know, like I guess you could say, I don't know, I can't say tainted, but or maybe like a tainted relationship or like I don't know what you would consider it, a strained, like a strained relationship. Yeah, you have to make changes when when you're in a strained relationship. You gotta make changes. You both gotta make changes, and you gotta communicate things. You know, talk things out, figure out where both people's heads are at, and you know, if both people feel like each other is worth, you know, working things out. Like if you both feel that the relationship is worth it, you know. Because me, yeah, I can't be friends with exes. I can't go backwards, start over. I can't do any of that. No, that's not for me. And I've had exes tell me that, like, well, can we at least be friends? You know, and I'm like, no! You know? Because I'm like, the part of me still have feelings for you, like, used to have feelings for you, it's still there. And, like, things are gonna be coming up from the past of when we were together. You know, things gonna come to my mind, like flooding my mind of times that we were together. So I don't want to keep thinking about stuff like that when I'm around you. Especially if I'm trying to move on from you. You know, like nah, I can't. I can't have constant reminders of our time together or like our relationship. You know, especially if I love you. That won't work for me. You know, like my mind would be too clouded. You know, to focus on my new relationship. You know, my mind would be too clouded and too fogged up thinking about memories with my ex to like move on into my new and like to devote all my time to my new relationship because I'd be like, see, now I can't focus because now you're around me constantly and like all I keep thinking about is our time of when we were together, all the happy times and all the memories and stuff that we shared together in a relationship. My mind is gonna be stuck there constantly thinking of those memories and like start daydreaming and thinking of them and everything when I don't wanna. Not to do it on purpose, and then I won't be. I feel like I'm cheating, like I'm mentally cheating on my new relationship. You know, the person that I'm now with. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, yeah, I can't do that. I feel like I'm mentally cheating. You know, like because I'm not devoting everything to the person I'm with. You know, and I feel like if I'm in a relationship, I need to give my all, 100%. Like mental, emotional, and physical part of me into that relationship. Because if I don't, then I'm not giving that my all, and it's not going to work. And I just devote myself into my relationships, 110%. So, yeah, I can't get into, like, being around exes. It's a disaster waiting to happen. It really is. So, I can't do that. I can't. Like, I tell a person, yeah, let's be friends, but then, like, I'm full of shit on that because eventually I won't end up being their friend. Like, I'll be ignoring them. I won't really hardly talk to them. Like, I'll answer them, like, comment back when they talk to me and stuff. But then other times I'll slowly just tell a little while I have it, like, oh, I'm busy, I can't talk right now, or whatever, or like, I'm doing something, you know, because I won't really want to talk to them. They're like, you know what, this was a mistake. I should have been like, no, I can't be friends. And I'm too big-hearted for that. Like, I have too much love here. And, yeah, so I end up, like, just moving on. Because, like I said, I just want to be happy and be loved fully. I want to be fully loved. Be happy, be in a relationship with honesty, trust, everything that I deserve. Because I feel like I deserve that. And, I'm not going to settle for anything less. I shouldn't have to, you know. But, yeah. I feel like I got a headache coming on today. It's nice out. It's been nice out today. Got a nice breeze going on. Um, but yeah, I'm just bored out my ass. I wish a certain person was here with me. I would have enjoyed it. My trip a lot more. I would have enjoyed my trip a lot more. But you know, it is what it is. You know, this was a spur of the moment decision to come out here. Like it wasn't planned or anything. It was just like we just let's pick up and go. Like that song, Get Up and Drive. Jeez, I got sodas all over the place. I got this one out here, one on the kitchen table. I don't like leaving sodas out here on a porch because I feel like if I leave it for a couple seconds to go to the bathroom and I come back, I'm going to end up taking a drink and there's going to be a dead bug down in my can. Like, yeah, why? that guy.
Hey. Yeah. That was the guy. I told him I'd have it ready tomorrow. You heard me tell him.
Oh, no, but
The guy with the shorts.
Okay, but he stopped. He said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "What?" And he goes, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" I thought you were hurt or something. I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No." So he pulled into the driveway and he backed up and went running back. I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I don't know you." What do you mean I'm hurt?
What do you mean? He pulled in the driveway and...
He pulled into your driveway a little bit, backed up, and went driving back down that way.
What? And then now he came back?
And yeah, like, he went 3 times. He went by this way and waved at me. Then he turned around, came back this way, right here, stopped there, and he said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "I thought you were hurt or whatever." And I was like, "No." Then he pulled in your driveway, backed up,
it was my mom?
and drove back the other way. And I'm like, that was like
It
3
was
times
my
he just
mom.
went up and down. Like, I was like, I don't know you. I don't know this guy. Like, what is he talking about? That was that was weird.
I don't think he's all there because he told me he don't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
I asked him before. Oh, shit. You know what? This is where I tell you, I've lost my mind. I forgot to make my piece of toast. I wanted a piece of toast.
Are you really gonna get up and go make toast? You want that bad?
Yeah. Why don't you know bug crawls in my food?
Well, Stan's gonna get your cane, so you need to use it.
I'll be right back.
Alright. She's supposed to be laying down and resting. Anyway, y'all got a glimpse of my mom. She's hunched over like that because the doctor, she has a messed up spine. Not from the accident, but spine is really bad. And the doctors told her that eventually she's going to end up in a wheelchair, but she said she refuses to be in a wheelchair. She said she'll keep going even if she has to crawl around before she gets in a wheelchair. That's how stubborn my mom is. She don't want to look at a wheelchair. Go! Yeah, I don't think that, like my mom said, she don't think that guy is all there. I don't think he's all there either. He just drove by 3 times up and down.
Good morning, gentlemen. The temperature is 110 degrees. Holy shit, it's Viper!
Oh, boy. Give me a second, people. Oh, sorry, people. I had to answer a text. Answer check. That was like today, I don't know why, like, when I got up, it's like my stomach, when I woke up, like, about 2 hours after I woke up, like, my stomach feels in knots today. I don't know why. Maybe it's the potato salad I had, or the deviled eggs, I don't know what it was. But, yeah, when I got up, my stomach felt in knots. Just a little, like, knots. Got your toast.
gotta eat. I ain't got really no food on my stomach. I didn't eat much yesterday. Remember?
I know,
3 bites of my
you
food.
eat like
I ain't been eating the last
you
2
eat like
weeks.
me and April do. You eat like a bird.
When did I
Like we eat like a bird.
I
And,
heard
like,
I can't eat.
like difference is like she'll eat like a bird all day. Like she'll eat little portions of food throughout the day. Me, I can't. Like I have to skip a day or whatever because then I
Yeah.
feel sick. That's why I said don't force me to eat when I don't want to eat. There's times I can't. I just can't. My stomach don't hold it like that. And then if I force myself, I get sick. Cause now my stomach is feeling like all messed up right now.
Why?
From eating like that, the way you have me eating, telling me constantly to eat, I can't eat like that.
Well, I didn't tell you to eat. You said you'd eat breakfast when you were ready.
I know, but like you keep hearing it, Go eat.
Well, I ain't
Go
gonna say
eat.
nothing.
Then stand.
You know it's there.
Go eat, 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 eat. It's like I probably won't eat anything later, so don't ask. Don't even ask.
I'm making sandwiches. If you want sandwiches, how about?
Alright, because I'm probably not. My stomach gets too crowded. If I eat too much, then I'm going to end up throwing up, and I don't want to do that. I've been throwing up a lot lately, before I even got down here. Now my stomach's feeling all in knots. Instead of feeling like, yeah, that's how I feel. My stomach feels like all in knots now. I woke up, I was like feeling all knotty and everything. That's why I was in the bathroom for a while.
Oh God, can you close the door?
That's your fault.
I've got to.
That's your fault.
No, sugar don't want to eat, Brent.
Well, don't eat. Don't force yourself to eat either.
Good. It hurt me in my head, Dad. It's like totally like, I don't know, it was like, I feel like I'm traumatized or something.
Well, I would be
like
too if my head hit the windshield. I would be too. I mean, my car accidents were nothing like yours. That woman that hit me and Kevin, she hit on the right side of my car. So it was Kevin's side, not mine. So I didn't get traumatized from that accident. I was a little traumatized from the accessoride accident because my knee ended up getting broke. But, and then I couldn't get in a car for like a month after that. I didn't want to get in a car, in a vehicle. I started having panic attacks. I'm going to be sick.
I need to do that, but I'll be sick.
I've done that. You remember that time I was at your house and I ate that, the food got stuck in my throat? And I ended up bringing it back up in my plate.
Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm going to throw up if I take another bite of something.
Well, don't force it. Don't force it.
Like I don't want to look at food.
That's how I feel right now. Like,
I don't feel right in my head. I can't explain to you what kind of feeling it is.
I had the feeling. You keep forgetting I had the back of my head busted open. I had staples. I had 10 staples in the back of my head, so I already know. I felt like tingling in my head. Do you get any tingling in your head?
No.
I had
like,
tingling.
Oh God, this morning
I had tingling for days where I felt like tingling.
You know what I got this morning? I was sitting there, I was scared to stand. I went, like that. You know what? It felt like somebody took a knife and went, cut me. Like.
Yeah, I remember telling Kevin that. I said, it feels like somebody taking a knife, cutting my head back open. I've had sharp pains in my head. I've had extreme dizziness, either sitting up or laying down. I feel like I was going to pass out from like strong
I just
dizziness.
Feel sick. I don't know. I just so much.
And that dizziness from my accident, from August, that happened to me in August when I had my staples. I still get dizzy spells. I still get dizzy from that.
If I get enough money from this accident, I'm gonna get my teeth. Get my teeth because I can't stand this. and I gotta have all these out down here. First these two was coming out. Now these
I
are
gotta get
rotten.
my
Look
wisdom
at this, what's
teeth
happening
pulled.
to my teeth on the bottom. Look.
I gotta get my wisdom teeth.
They're like rotten at the bottom.
Yeah, the receding. Mine are getting like that too. I need to get my wisdoms pulled out. But I don't have dental coverage, so I can't. They told me it'd be like $450 a tooth if I get my wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh, God, Savior, I go with
That's why I
the
said,
belcher.
huh?
You see it, I just belched.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like,
Like a
I can't
belch,
afford
yeah.
that right now to get my teeth pulled.
Do you take medicine for your upset stomach? You don't take nothing?
The doctor used to give it to me, but
What
it was
did he
making me
give you?
sick. I don't remember what it was. He
Was it
prescribed
Alprazolam or
something.
Alprazolam?
It was from my hernia and my
I
diverticulitis.
can give you some
And I had
medicine,
gastritis. So he had gave me something a long time ago for it, but I stopped taking it because it was making me sick.
Maybe you want some
So I decided to not
Alprazolam?
take anything. I was like, I don't want to take nothing. I just decided to eat smaller portions of food, watch what I ate, make sure I didn't eat
You
stuff
can't
that's
eat spaghetti?
extremely oily. I can't eat stuff that, like those potatoes, are probably going to end up coming back up because they're very oily. Hopefully not with the gravy I ate behind it and the bread. But
No, I'm saying, can you eat spaghetti? Or you still
not,
have it
I'm not
right?
supposed to. You see when I said the other day I ate pasta and I threw it up?
Yeah.
The cat ate it. Yeah. I know. That sounds
I have
gross.
to eat my spaghetti practically almost dry.
But yeah.
Very little sauce on it.
Yeah, like me, I mostly though, I'd rather eat like some meatballs, like one or two meatballs with a little sauce.
You still drinking that hot pissy
And
soda?
that's it. Not really. I was taking sips of it. But,
Don't drink that hot shit.
yeah, I would like try to eat meatballs with a little bit of sauce on them. But like the pasta, I can't really eat
You know
that
what's
stuff like
hurting
that.
me?
And not
It's
anymore.
right here, right where I've got my hand laying.
Mhm.
It's on the spot. It's hurting real bad.
That's probably where you hit from the windshield too. You're lucky you didn't hit a part of your head where your memory resides at.
I don't feel right in my head.
No,
right
but I'm
now.
saying like when like when you lose your memory, you get amnesia, and you forget everything and everybody. That's scary.
No, Gloria, Gloria. See, I kept on calling her Gloria instead of Victoria. I never call her Gloria.
No, but I don't know. Remember that movie, 50 First Dates?
She says
Did you ever see that movie, 50 First Dates?
No.
With Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore? She was in a car accident. And so, like, every day she relives her day over and over again. Like, she does the November, whatever, like a certain day.
Yeah.
That it's her dad's birthday, and they keep tricking her, like, reprinting the newspaper from the day. And, like, so every day, Adam Sandler tried to make her fall in love with him all over again, like, every single day. And, like, so, yeah, and they said, oh, you gotta meet 10-second Stan or something, his name is. So every time they go in, right, they went in the clinic, he goes, hi, I'm Stan, or whatever. And everybody shakes his hand, and then after all of a sudden when they're done, he stands, he looks blank at them, and he goes, hi, all over again, hi, I'm Stan. And he goes to shake their hands all over again. Like, he lives his life like that. Every 10 seconds, his memory erases.
You're right.
And I'm like, damn, like... So, I mean, imagine if you had to live like that. I mean, I wouldn't want to live like that. Like, that was a good movie, though. 50 First Dates. So he starts making her a videotape for her to watch every morning, so she remembers everything that happened.
Monday, because I'm not going to get that done. That's a lot of sewing to do. I got to do it her. I was going to tell her to
Well, I think
tomorrow.
they'll understand. If they knew you were in a car accident, I think they should understand that your sewing is a little behind, you know? What do people expect you to do?
No, I've got to tell her because my sewing machine broke.
Well, you just had your car accident. What do they expect? I mean, if they don't know, just like you, I was just in a car accident 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Like, you know, I'm going to get it done. Just give me a little more
You know
time.
what? My head is starting to be sore over here.
It's going to. It's going to feel like that for a while.
But I ain't never had nothing happen to me like this. I don't know what to expect. You know?
Well,
I'm just feeling not myself. I don't feel myself. I feel like my brain got rattled.
yeah, I felt like that's the same way.
Is that thing?
Yep. Wow, that was fast.
It's just 5 miles up the road. day.
Yeah, but I mean, they had to take pictures and stuff. I mean, they got all the pictures they needed to take and
No,
everything.
they don't take snap pictures.
Huh?
They don't take long to take the snap pictures.
No, well, but I figured it seemed like they just
Dan,
left.
if he puts this up,
Like, they haven't been going that long.
he'll throw it in there. See this foot is swollen on my ankles. That's why it hurts me.
Well, and you
Feels
don't want to
like
lay
it's
down.
broke.
You don't. That's why I told you to prop your legs up. It helps
I
with
gotta
swelling.
go put some stuff on it, Fred.
You don't want to listen to me, so
You
I'm
should
not.
put those
I'm not
Lidocaine-
telling you nothing.
Should I
wrong.
put those patches on there for pain?
Yeah, you can put them on anything.
Yeah.
As long as they stick, you can stick them anywhere.
I'm gonna get rid of this because I look
You
at it. I
stick
feel
them
like
on
I'm
your
gonna
butt
throw
if
up
you
this-
want to put them.
See, I'm getting dizzy spells.
You can even stick them on your head if they
I'm
would
having
stick.
dizzy spells.
Well, because you need to lay down.
I can put my soda inside for me.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't. I gotta lay down.
Well, I
And
can lay
I'm
down.
not
You
doing
don't
it,
want
but
to
I
lay
got
down.
to because the headaches are scaring me.
Well, you need to lay down. I feel like I started getting a headache. My mom's just like, I'm gonna go bring her soda in. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys here for now. I might pop back on in a little while. Anyway, I'm not gonna do the intro now, you guys, because I'll probably be back when I get bored. Later, guys.